Okay, listen. If you're getting ready for the TEAS, you must know these two chemistry topics. They always show up, and I think they are the fastest and easiest topics to learn. Don't worry about any other topics until you are a pro at these topics, okay? First things first. Now, for some people, this is the only chemistry they need to get a passing score. But here's the catch. You actually have to learn this stuff, okay? It doesn't count if you spend hours staring at books and videos that you don't understand, okay? That's not learning. That's wasting time. But if you learn these topics carefully and step by step, you are pretty much guaranteed to raise your score. Ready? Let me show you. I'm Tyler, and I want to help you crush the TEAS. Simple as that. And first off, I know the chemistry section of the TEAS can be awful, okay? People often get their lowest score on the science section, and within the science section, many people get their lowest score on the chemistry. So it's like the worst of the worst. Here's why. It's because there are literally hundreds of possible topics that might show up on the chemistry part of the TEAS. I have just a few of them right here. And if you look at a review book or review video, they just start throwing all these topics at you and hundreds more, one after another, way too fast. Honestly, if you don't already know chemistry, if you didn't already take a chemistry course, learning all these topics could take you months. And most people don't have months to study just the chemistry. So it feels totally overwhelming and demoralizing. You have no idea what to do. You have no idea where to start. And you have no idea if you're making any progress. So I want to show you a completely different strategy, okay? We are going to prioritize these topics. Got it? If you want to raise your score, some topics are much more important than others, okay? Here's what I mean. Some topics pretty much always show up. Other topics pretty much never show up. Some topics are really easy and fast to learn. Other topics are essentially impossible and take forever to learn. Make sense? Let's get rid of this nonsense and focus first on the stuff that is absolutely critical, that always shows up and is easy to learn. In my opinion, we can sort the most important topics into two categories: Introduction to Matter and Atomic Basics. Information from these topics always shows up on the TEAS. And I think these two topics are the easiest and fastest to learn. In other words, these topics give you the most bang for your buck if you learn them and you learn them well. If you only have 2 or 3 hours to study chemistry, in my opinion, the best use of your time is to study these topics. I think they have the highest chance of raising your score in the lowest amount of time. Got it? I always say, don't worry about any other chemistry topics until you are a pro at these. Now, I don't know what score you need, okay? But for plenty of people, these topics are all the chemistry they need to get a passing score. You know what these topics are like? They're like the Eiffel Tower in Paris. They're like Times Square in New York, or the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. If you only have time for one thing, this is what you focus on. If you want to raise your score quickly and efficiently, focus on these two topics first. But here's a catch. You actually have to learn this stuff carefully and step by step, okay? Most people just spend hours watching videos and flipping through books that are filled with jargon, don't make any sense. These people, they memorize random stuff they don't understand. Okay, I'm sorry, but that doesn't count, okay? It's not going to help you on the TEAS. It's a waste of your valuable time. And there's another key here. You have to study the right things. Okay? There's plenty of bad advice in books and in videos, even popular ones, and people waste way too much time focusing on topics that will never show up on the teas. So, maybe you're wondering, how are you going to study the right things? How are you going to stay focused on the high priority topics and go patiently, slowly, step by step so you actually learn? Well, I made something for you. I made you a study guide that walks you through these high priority topics step by step. Okay? Go to my website and download it. Totally free. teasinOneday.com. The study guide shows you exactly what to study. You can tell immediately what you need to focus on and what you don't. Okay? Let me show you how the study guide works and how you can use it to guide your study. Obviously, you got to go to the website and get the study guide. teasinOneday.com. Go download it. Totally free. Okay. On the first page of the study guide, there's an organizer where you track your progress through the topics step by step. Now, I break all the information down into small chunks. Each page has just a couple small topics that you can tackle one at a time. Start on the first topic, okay? Topic 1, states of matter. We're going to figure out, are you ready for this topic? Do you know the information or do you need to learn it? No big deal either way, okay? But you're going to start with these practice questions. They're just like the questions on the teas. Okay, so you try these practice questions. The answers are at the bottom of each page. Okay, but don't look at the answers until you've tried the questions. Okay, cheating isn't going to help you pass the teas. Now, let's say you do the practice questions and you get them all right. Perfect. You know that information. You're good with that topic. Move on to the next one. Okay? And to stay organized, put a check mark in the study organizer next to that topic so that you know you've mastered it. You're ready to move on. Okay, but what if you can't answer the questions? What if you get them wrong? Don't worry about it. Seriously. It's almost a good thing because now you know exactly what to study to quickly raise your score. So now you're going to learn the stuff so that you can answer questions like this in the future. Got it? Click on the link in the study guide or follow the QR code, and it will take you to one of my videos that teaches you exactly what you need to know for the teas. Each video has a worksheet that goes with it, and that will help you practice and retain the information. You can do it while you watch the video, or you can do it after. Okay, so you watch the video, do the worksheet, and you will feel yourself learning. This is going to be very different than getting all sorts of jargon and complicated words thrown at you that you don't understand. We're going to go patiently, step by step, so you feel yourself learning. Now, after you're done with the video and the worksheet, try the practice questions again, and I'm guessing you'll be able to answer them because you actually learned. You didn't just memorize a bunch of stuff you didn't understand. You actually learned. Okay, perfect. You get the practice questions right? Great. Check it off. Move on to the next topic. You're on your way to improving your T-score. This is how you're going to learn the high priority topics step by step. Go one topic at a time. Try the questions. Then check the answers. If you don't know a topic, no big deal. Watch the video, do the worksheet, learn the stuff. Step by step, clear and patient. You know exactly what to focus on and how to learn it. So go do it. Now that you know what to do, get started. Learn these high priority topics. Introduction to matter, atomic basics. Learn them step by step, okay? You will see questions on these topics on the teas. And if you master this information, you will be able to answer these questions, and that will raise your score, okay? Download the study guide, totally free, teasinOneday.com. After you master these two topics, if you still have time, you can move on to other high priority topics, okay? But don't worry about any other topics until you master Introduction to Matter and Atomic Basics. I think they will give you the best bang for your buck. Okay, go get the study guide, teasinOneday.com. Oh, and here's my email. If you have any questions or comments about my videos, about the teas, whatever, send them my way. I'd love to hear from you, okay? Tyler@teasinOneday.com. Let me know how I can help. Best of luck with the teas.